Welcome to this wonderful new week.
Legacy Lesson Tuesday. Hope y'all had an amazing Holy Week, as we definitely did. And today, so yummy for you all. It's definitely going to be a treat, especially if you are a married entrepreneur couple who is seeking to implement reoccurring revenue.
Yeah, reoccurring revenue is a accelerator and a game changer for your business.
Absolutely. But real quick, before we go on.
Yeah, in case you don't know who we are, I am O.L. Buckley.
And I'm Sway Buckley.
We are a Marriedpreneur Life strategist as well as co-hosts of Marriedpreneur Life, the podcast.
Yes. So basically, we are business coaches for faith-based married entrepreneurs, helping them to build their businesses purposefully, powerfully, and profitably in sync. And that really means like bringing together the systems with the strategy to build out a powerful legacy together. Okay, with that being said, also as marriedpreneurs, many times people feel like it has to look a certain way. And that's actually not true. It's like the opposite of that is true. And so we've realized that there are three primary marriedpreneur types. And we want to just run these down for you. So at least you can see like where you identify. Maybe you're in one type right now and then you're transitioning, or maybe where you are right now is exactly where you know that you're supposed to be, which is great too. So here are the three marriedpreneur types.
First marriedpreneur type is what we call spousalpreneur.
Yes.
Now, this is where one of you is building, operating the business, and the other may be working a 9-to-5 or just wanting to transition, but you're kind of in that 9-to-5 space. So that's spousalpreneur.
Yes.
The second type is what we call indiepreneur. Now, indiepreneurs is where the two of you are building separate businesses.
Individual businesses.
Yes. And then the third type is what we call couplepreneurs. Now, the couplepreneurs, this is where both of you are working in the same business and you're doing it together.
Yes. So you may be the spousal, the couple, or the indiepreneurs. That's all good. Or you may find yourself doing maybe two of those right now, but do let us know in the comments which one you are. If you're a spousalpreneur, drop that S, spousalpreneur couple. If you're an indiepreneur couple, of course, drop the I, and then couplepreneurs or marriedpreneur type, then drop the C. With that being said, when it comes to reoccurring revenue, it is critical as married entrepreneurs to have a system in place within. You can have it within your current business model or create it as your own, as its model all by itself. And real quick, just in case you did not hear our latest secret weapon that we shared on the Marriedpreneur Life podcast, we want to make sure that that's available to you all. We brought on our coach who taught us everything we know about
recurring revenue
through membership sites. And especially as married entrepreneurs, it's a vital, I would even say necessity to have to make it so much easier as you all are building out your legacy. So definitely you want to check that out, marriedpreneurlife.com, or listen to the Marriedpreneur Life podcast. That episode is the latest one, reoccurring revenue. And that can be found on any of your favorite podcasting platforms. With that being said, real quick, some obvious benefits when it comes to implementing reoccurring revenue in your business, especially as marriedpreneurs. What would you say?
Well, one of the key benefits to having recurring revenue is that it gives your business a baseline source of revenue in between other launches and so forth. So that's a wonderful way to have that baseline revenue.
Absolutely. And yes. Hey, fam, we see a question in there. Yes, we have it with Stu McLaren in the Marriedpreneur Life podcast. He was asking who is that with Stu. Yes. And
absolutely.
Another benefit for having a reoccurring revenue model inside of your business as married entrepreneurs, in addition to what you just said, which is critical, having that baseline, but also having that as an automation going on. And you can set it up many different ways within your business. So it doesn't have to be all consuming. It actually would be supporting you as well as supporting your clients at the highest level possible. And what that does is when you have that automation type of system in place, it actually does the heavy lifting for you. So you can actually have more time with each other.
Absolutely.
It's a win-win. I mean,
it helps you get your time back.
Absolutely helps you get your time back. Yes. And another thing, when it comes to reoccurring revenue, especially as marriedpreneurs, it is critical to understand like how you want your reoccurring revenue to fit inside of your business model. And so this is what we're going to be sharing just for a few minutes with you all today. You'll be able to walk away with understanding how this works and then how to get it going, but based on the big overall like legacy plan that you all have. So it's not just saying, okay, this is a reoccurring revenue, we're just going to throw it in there. But no, it's really taking a step back to see, okay, what is your overall business model? And then understanding what does this need to look like in order for this to fit within your legacy plan as married entrepreneurs.
Yes, yes.
So we're going to start with your value ladder.
Right.
And I should also say this too. If you have not taken a look or registered to, if you heard about it, first of all, I should say that there's a free class that Stu is doing. He does it once a year. It's a membership training. And we definitely want to recommend that if you're looking for implementing reoccurring revenue as a part of your overall system and structure, then definitely check the link in the bio. We'll be doing some special things for those married entrepreneurs on how to implement the reoccurring revenue model through systems specifically for married entrepreneurs. So that is our little sauce on it that we're doing. But use our link and then we'll make sure that we share with you the details, the extras that come on with that specifically for married entrepreneurs, because there are different roles that are involved in that. It is understanding what that looks like for you, or if you're indiepreneurs, if you're spousalpreneurs, or your couplepreneurs, how this whole model thing can work out, especially if you're in transition as well too. So there's a lot of other things that go along with building out a revenue model, but you can definitely go to the link in the bio, or you can head over to marriedpreneurlife.com/TME. Okay, /TME, marriedpreneurlife.com/TME, and you can get all the deets and get your free seat to the reoccurring revenue model through membership sites right there. But that being said, let's head over to the whiteboard, shall we?
All right. So gonna draft out here an illustration so you all can visually see this and what this would look like. So we're going to start off with.
Can y'all see it? You can make it a little. Yeah, I think I could see it on this screen over here, but make sure everybody can see that. And we're talking about just I guess you would say like a high view of your business model. Good. Okay, you can see it. And then we're talking about the 3 primary ways and areas where you can place your subscription model within your overall value ladder. Okay, so this is important. So you have a big vision and you're not just like head in the sand and you're not realizing how this part of your business plays a very strategic role in the overall business and for your legacy building as well, especially as married entrepreneurs, making sure you make it simple and clear. Okay.
Oh, that shows up good. Cool.
Yeah, it shows up really good. Okay, good. I'm gonna get my head out the way right here. Okay, so one of the first ways where you can implement your reoccurring revenue model into the value ladder would be, I would say, start at the very beginning. So that can be like when people are introduced to your brand, that's like the first thing that they see. With that option, you can do one of 2 ways. You can do it like an open cart and closed cart. So you can say, okay, this many times a year, we're going to open it up to whomever is interested. Anybody out there in the world who is a part of our market and our niche that is looking for what it is that we have to offer. You can do an open and closed cart type of model with that. Or while it's in the same positioning, you can do it as an evergreen model. And that means like people can join anytime they want to join. There is no open closed cart situation, right? So there's 2 different types of strategies. And we're just talking about the 3 different primary placements for that reoccurring revenue model within your business. And this can go with literally any business model, whether it's product-based, service-based, or combination of those. You can definitely do this. So it's just going to differ based on what it is that you're offering and what your overall goals are, right? So you can have it right at the very beginning as an introductory offer into your ecosystem. Right. Usually within this, how we teach it with our marriedpreneur clients is we always recommend to have a type of high value offer right here. And this may be free or low fee. And then it goes up to your signature offer, whatever this one is. And then it goes up to the high ticket, high touch offer up here. Right. So it makes sense sequentially. You're saving your time. You know where to focus and you know how to automate all of those things. That's what we teach. And that's the way that we teach it for married entrepreneurs. Okay. So it does make a difference what you're based on what your wealth roles are, based on how you're going to be building out your business, all that great stuff, right? So the subscription or the member or the reoccurring revenue model, which is like the membership, is it can go in more than one place. And so we're just showing you how it can look in more than one place in your value ladder. Okay, so that's really important. So you can have it at the very beginning, or you can have it under the signature. Right here. This is actually how we have ours set up. And so under the signature offer is how people can find out about your recurring revenue model, which is membership or subscription. This means that this is more of a private opportunity. It's only open to those who are a part of your ecosystem already. So for us, you're not going to hear or learn about or even have an invitation to work with us in our membership if you haven't gone through our basic core training, because then you're already getting results through our process. And then you're also able to see your systems working together. You're starting to see your revenue increase. You're starting to see how your free time, time freedom increases as you all are married entrepreneurs. And then so in here, you've already gone through our core signature training. And so you understand the lingo, the concepts, you understand how it works. You have your momentum and rhythm down. And we make sure you get that literally within 30 days or less. Okay, so you're already seeing that. But in addition to that, to be a part of our membership program, then you would have already gone through there. And then you can, we have ours in this second area right here. So ours is not out here. It's not open for the general public. If you haven't gone through our signature training, you don't have an invite to that, right? So once you go through here, that's where our membership invite is. And so then that continues on as reoccurring revenue, because it's continuing to serve our members, our clients at the highest level on a monthly basis. While they are growing and growing and growing and growing, the questions become higher and higher and higher because they're seeing how they're getting results. And so that makes the most and the best sense for us and for us in our lives and our capacity and all the other things, that we have going on. And so that makes the most sense for us and makes the most sense even for our members as we're helping them along the way too. And so these are two of the primary ways that subscription models are used within a value ladder placed strategically there. The third way that you've likely seen before too is there aren't any other offerings, which maybe if you're just starting out, that may be your thing. But we would also say, as we're marriedpreneur strategists, we're like, look at the big picture. But if you're just starting out, or if this is like the only thing that you really want to focus on, we definitely could see people just doing the recurring revenue, the membership site alone, like no value ladder at all, like no other offerings. Yes. Because so within our offering, even though you may be in membership, you're still in our ecosystem, then you have opportunities if you want to do the highest level, which is really getting granular with the marriedpreneur operating systems and really working that out, and seeing this on a whole nother level, then you have that opportunity too. But I don't want to confuse them with that.
Okay.
So we're just doing one line right here at the bottom, one line, no value ladder, and that's all. It's just one line. That's it. No value ladder, and you're just focused on building out a membership site. So those are like the three primary positionings that we have seen. And if you join the free training, the link is in our bio, as we mentioned, you'll learn so much more through one of our mentors, who is Stu, and we did interview him on this past episode that just went live. So if that's what you all are looking for, definitely listen to it. Even if you've already registered to be a part of it, definitely go ahead and take a listen to that episode. And then, like I said before, we're doing some special things for those married entrepreneurs who are building out their whole reoccurring revenue model. Because when it comes to the wealth roles, when it comes to the systems for husbands and wives, that is like a whole nother level than just business. We have a question
right because
here.
It's both of you operating really in your core gifts, and that just makes the building business process that much more fun and enjoyable
and profitable.
That part. Absolutely.
Yes.
Anytime you got a team where the people with the talents and they're in the right positions, that's going to accelerate the progress and the profitability.
Yeah. The question here is like, is that where we can have webinars in the signature portion? You absolutely can do webinars in the signature portion. You can do webinars up here. You can do webinars right there. It just depends on like the strategy that you're going to be using. So that really just going to depend on the big picture of what you all are building out, for sure. So hopefully this has been helpful to you all. And for those of you who are seeking this reoccurring revenue model or understanding more about it, definitely use the link in our bio. You're going to hear more from us about Marriedpreneurs, how the best strategies for marriedpreneurs to use and implement reoccurring revenue model. And then also those of you who are like, what type of systems, how do we put these systems, which is not included in revenue model training. If you want to learn how to do this and your value ladder to understand how that works and put that together as married entrepreneurs, then just drop systems in the comments or in our DMs. We will get you over a free training to at least get you started and understanding what that can look like, regardless of what your business is, just having an understanding of how to start implementing it. I know there was a question earlier about webinars, but like what that can look like for your business. I'm sorry. So, so we can definitely send you over that free download if you are needing that. But either way, get the download. To drop systems in the comments or in our DMs. And then if you're looking for the reoccurring revenue piece of it, then definitely go ahead and check the link in the bio. And it says right up there, the reoccurring free membership, reoccurring revenue training. Okay. So hope this has been great for you all. Until next time,
keep living purposefully,
powerfully,
and profitably in sync.
All right. Peace out, y'all.